Imagine waking up each day with energy, moving through life with confidence, and feeling sharp enough to take on anything. If you're 60 or older, you might think those days are behind you, but they don't have to be. Today, we're diving into 8 simple, everyday signs that show you're not just aging, you're thriving. These aren't flashy feats of strength or impossible challenges. They're practical, real-life abilities that prove your body and mind are still in top shape. If you can do these things, you're setting yourself up for a long, healthy, independent life, maybe even past 100. And stick around to the end, because I'll share a personal story about how one of these signs changed my perspective on growing older. Let's get started. Sign 1. You can rise from a chair without your hands. Let's begin with something you probably do every day, getting up from a chair. If you can stand up smoothly without pushing off with your hands, that's a gold star for your health. This small movement tells a big story about your leg strength, core stability, and balance, all critical for staying independent as you age. Studies show that lower body strength is one of the best predictors of longevity. Strong legs mean fewer falls, better mobility, and a lower risk of injury. Think about it, when you stand up effortlessly, your muscles are working together like a well-oiled machine. But if you're leaning forward or using your arms for support, it might be a sign that your legs need a little TLC. I'll never forget my neighbor, Margaret, who's 72. She used to struggle getting out of her favorite armchair. One day, she told me she'd started doing chair squats, just sitting down and standing up slowly, 5 times a day. Within a month, she was popping up like she was 50 again. It wasn't just about strength, she said it made her feel unstoppable. Practical tip, if you're not there yet, try this. Sit in a chair, cross your arms over your chest, and stand up using only your legs. Start with 3 reps a day and build up. Add in heel raises, lifting your heels off the ground while standing for extra balance. Consistency is key. If you can do this already, give yourself a pat on the back, you're ahead of the game. Sign 2. You can walk briskly without losing your breath. Next up, walking. If you can stride along at a brisk pace, say, fast enough to catch a bus, without huffing and puffing, you're in rare company. Walking speed isn't just about fitness, it's a window into your heart health, lung capacity, and endurance. Research backs this up. Faster walkers in their 60s and 70s tend to live longer, healthier lives. Picture this. You're heading to the mailbox or strolling through the park. Do you move with purpose, or do you find yourself slowing down, needing a breather? A strong, steady pace means your cardiovascular system is pumping efficiently, delivering oxygen where it's needed. Plus, walking keeps your brain sharp. Studies link it to lower risks of dementia. I've got a confession, I used to dawdle on walks, thinking it was just my pace slowing with age. Then I timed myself one day, 10 minutes to the end of my street and back, pushing a little faster each time. After a few weeks, I wasn't just quicker, I felt lighter, more alive. It's not about sprinting, it's about finding your rhythm. Practical tip, test yourself. Walk 10 feet at your normal pace, then speed up like you're late for an appointment. If you're winded, start with short, brisk walks, 5 minutes a day, and stretch it out over time. Good posture helps, too. Shoulders back, head up. If you're already a brisk walker, keep it up, you're building years into your life. Sign 3, you can balance on one foot for 10 seconds. Here's a fun one, balance. If you can stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you're doing something special. Balance isn't just a party trick, it's a sign your nervous system, muscles, and reflexes are in sync. Studies show that good balance in your 60s and beyond is tied to fewer falls and a longer life. Think about the last time you slipped on a sock or stepped over a curb. Did you stay steady, or did you grab something for support? Balance fades quietly if you don't use it, but it's also one of the easiest things to rebuild. My Uncle Joe, 68, used to joke he'd topple over tying his shoes. He started practicing by standing on one foot while brushing his teeth, 10 seconds, then 20. Now he's steady as a rock, and he swears it's boosted his confidence. Practical tip, try this: stand near a counter for safety, lift one foot, and hold for 10 seconds. Switch sides. If you wobble, don't sweat it, practice daily, maybe during a TV commercial. Add side leg lifts for a challenge. If you're acing it, you're proving your body's still got it. Sign 4, you can get down to the floor and back up alone. Now, let's talk mobility. If you can lower yourself to the floor, say, to pick up a dropped key, and get back up without help, you're a standout. This move tests your flexibility, leg strength, and coordination, all keys to staying self-sufficient. Research shows that people who can do this well into their later years have lower rates of mobility issues. I remember watching my dad, 77, hesitate when his grandkid dropped a toy. He wasn't sure he could get down and up without a struggle. So, we practiced together, squatting slowly, kneeling, then pushing up with our legs. It took time, but he got there. For me, it hit home: losing this ability isn't inevitable, it's a choice. Practical tip, test it: stand near a chair, lower yourself to the floor, kneel if needed, then rise without grabbing anything. If it's tough, start with partial squats or use a cushion to practice sitting and standing. Stretch your hips daily, tight joints make it harder. If you're already smooth at this, you're golden, your independence is rock solid. Sign 5, you can carry groceries without a strain. Strength isn't about bench presses, it's about real life. If you can haul a full grocery bag from the car to the kitchen without feeling wiped out, you've got functional fitness on your side. Grip strength, arm endurance, and core power all play a role, and science says stronger grips mean longer lives. Think back to your last shopping trip. Did you carry those bags with ease, or did you shuffle, pausing to rest? My friend Linda, 65, used to dread grocery day. Her arms would ache halfway up the steps. She started lifting light weights, cans of soup, actually, and squeezing a stress ball. Now she's lugging bags like it's nothing, and she's prouder than ever. Practical tip, try carrying a 5-pound bag or a gallon of milk across the room. If it's a struggle, squeeze a tennis ball daily for grip, or lift light weights. Start with 1 to 2 pounds. Build up slowly. If you're already strong here, your proving age is just a number. Sign 6, you can climb stairs without pausing. Stairs are a sneaky test of endurance. If you can climb a flight, say, 10 steps, without stopping or gasping, your heart, lungs, and legs are in great shape. Doctors use stair climbing to gauge cardiovascular health, and it's a proven marker of longevity. I used to avoid stairs, opting for the elevator without a second thought. Then I noticed my breath catching on a short climb at a friend's house. That was my wake-up call. I started taking stairs whenever I could, 1 flight at a time. Now, I feel stronger every step. Practical tip: find a staircase, climb at a steady pace, and check your breathing. If you're winded, start with 5 steps, rest, repeat. Add leg exercises like step-ups on a low stool. If stairs are no big deal, you're crushing it, your heart's thanking you. Sign 7, you remember yesterday's chat like it's no big deal. Let's shift to your mind. If you can recall what you talked about yesterday, say, a neighbor's story or what's for dinner, you're not just sharp, you're thriving. Cognitive health is as vital as physical strength, and a strong memory signals a healthy brain and good circulation. My Aunt Clara, 80, still tells me details from our calls weeks ago. She reads every day, does puzzles, and chats with friends. I've started mimicking her, reading before bed instead of scrolling my phone. It's small, but I feel clearer-headed already. Practical tip: test it, recount what you ate 2 days ago. If it's fuzzy, try brain games, crosswords, Sudoku, or learn something new, like a recipe. Stay social, it keeps your mind humming. If you're sharp as a tack, you're golden, your brain's built to last. Sign 8, you wake up rested and ready. Finally, sleep. If you wake up feeling refreshed, not dragging, you've got a secret weapon for longevity. Quality sleep repairs your body, boosts your immune system, and keeps your brain firing. Poor sleepers face higher risks of heart issues and fatigue, but good sleepers? They thrive. I used to toss and turn, blaming age. Then I cut caffeine after noon and dimmed the lights at night. Now, I wake up ready, not groggy. My energy's back, and it's a game changer. Practical tip: ask, do you fall asleep in 20 minutes? Feel alert by morning? If not, skip afternoon coffee, set a bedtime, and keep your room dark. If you're sleeping like a champ, you're winning, your body's recharging perfectly. So, how many of these signs do you see in yourself? If it's most of them, you're not just rare, you're built to thrive well past 100. Aging isn't about slowing down, it's about staying strong, sharp, and independent. Even if a few areas need work, you've got this. Small steps today mean big wins tomorrow. I'd love to hear from you. Which sign surprised you most? Drop it in the comments, along with one tip you'll try this week. Your stories inspire me, and I read every one. If this resonated, hit like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Let's keep this community growing. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.